Hi, I'm Jessica Remer, online editor for Power Engineering. We're at the Las Vegas Convention Center for Power Generation Week, and I'm here with Thomas Golden, Technology Development Manager for Duke Energy. Yesterday, Thomas, you served on a panel talking about utilities' perspectives on energy storage. How will energy storage facilitate the integration of renewables into portfolios that already include conventional fossil generation?
Well, I guess one of the biggest issues that you see with solar and wind is that it's an intermittent resource. It's only produced when the sun is shining or the wind is blowing. So in order to compare that to a traditional thermal asset that produces power 24/7, you need to have something that can store that energy, maybe generated in the nighttime to be used during the daytime. And energy storage is one of those tools, in a vast array of toolboxes you could use to sort of meet that need.
Okay. Now, how do you, in your opinion, how will energy storage help mitigate the generation oversupply issue experienced in certain regions?
Yeah, well, if you look at California, one of their goals is to go 50% renewables by 2030. And again, going back to that last point about intermittency of solar generation, sometimes you have too much generation, like in California during the day when the sun is shining and there's not many people using electricity, maybe they're at work or they're not turning their air conditioners on full speed. That's a place where you need to use or take that energy and store it for a later time so that you're not wasting that electricity that you generate during the day, during those sort of great generation times. So energy storage allows you to, again, store that energy and then maybe push it off to their peak that's later in the day.
Now, yesterday you talked about some of the batteries in testing with Duke. Looking forward, do you think utility scale energy storage will rely strictly on chemical batteries, or do you think there's room for something else?
Well, one of the things that Duke Energy operates, has been operating for a long time, is about almost 2,000 megawatts of pumped hydro. And that's simply just pumping up water during the off-peak and then pulling that water down during the peak time through generators and pumps. So we're very familiar with how you store energy. Now, that's not chemical, that's obviously a mechanical way to do it. But I think we're open and sort of looking at all technologies, whether it be compressed air energy storage or electrochemical or mechanical, maybe even flywheels. There's multiple answers sort of to the problem of what you can do for energy storage.
Okay. Now talk to me a little bit about energy storage in relation to load shifting and peak shaving.
So peak shaving is, it allows you to basically, in areas like California, we have, people who are commercial groups who are on time of use rates. They are concerned about their peak because it's more expensive during that time of day to actually use electricity. So what the battery allows them to do is to charge that battery during off-peak times and then discharge that energy into their building during the peak times, and that way cut down their bill during those high pay periods of use.
Okay. Well, Thomas, thanks for chatting with us today.
You're welcome, Jessica.
From the Las Vegas Convention Center at Power Generation Week, I'm Jessica Remer. Thanks for watching.